With over 1,500 different skins in Fortnite, some skins are going to show everyone else that you are the best player in the lobby, and some skins are going to show everyone else that you are the biggest bot that has ever played Fortnite. But if you want to know what your skin says about you, then this is the perfect video for you, because today, guys, we're going to be looking at what your Fortnite skin says about you. This is updated for Chapter 4 Season 4, so make sure you guys watch all the way through, and before we get into it, make sure to let me know in the comments down below what skin you are using right now, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. But let's get straight into it, and we are starting off with Midas. Now, if you are going to be using Midas in Season 4, then you are going to be known as a nostalgia player. Basically, what this means is that you are reminded of Chapter 2 Season 2 when you played Chapter 4 Season 4. You might not have played Fortnite too recently, you might have actually stopped playing for a few seasons, but when Chapter 4 Season 4 was announced, you started playing the game again because it is so much fun, and it is very similar to what Fortnite was like during Chapter 2 Season 2. Midas was obviously part of the Chapter 2 Season 2 Battle Pass. You could pick this up for 950 V-Bucks, and it was one of the most loved skins in the history of Fortnite, so this was an easy choice for everyone that played during that season. I feel like this is such a good skin that just doesn't get enough love today, so we had to include it on the list. But let's move on, guys, to our next skin, and this is the Double Chaos Agent. Now, this is going to show everyone else in the lobby that you are a bundle sweat. You might not buy too many item shop skins or battle passes anymore. You probably don't buy the Fortnite crew bundles either, just because you don't play the game that much. But when you were playing Fortnite a few seasons ago, you always bought the bundles that came to the item shop, and there is no better bundle than the Double Agent bundle. We do obviously have a bunch of different bundles in the game that have been quite good. Personally, I think the Agency Renegades bundle is just a little bit better than this, but the Double Agent bundle is still really good and definitely worth buying today. I feel like it doesn't reappear in the store that often. You can pick it up for 2,500 V-Bucks, and not only do you get the Double Agent Chaos Agent, but you also get a Double Agent Wildcard, and of course Double Agent Hush as well. All of these skins are absolutely incredible. They come with two different styles as well, which just makes it even better. But as I mentioned, there are a bunch of other bundles in Fortnite that you can always swap out and use if you don't already own these skins. We probably won't see too many memers using these skins though, and that is because if you are using Human Bill in Season 4, then you're going to be known as a memer or a meme player. You probably don't play the game too seriously anymore. You have definitely been a tryhard or a sweat in the past, but now that Fortnite has been out for so long, you just want to end up having fun with your friends. You might be doing sky bases every game, trying to win with some of the more fun and creative weapons that we have seen, or maybe just playing some fun creative maps like Only Up. You definitely used to be a very good player, but probably don't want to grind out creative every single day working on your mechanics like a lot of other players do, and instead you just prefer to be known as a meme player. Chances are though, you can turn it on and become a tryhard player, especially if you are in a 1v3 or a 1v4 to try and win the game, but more often than not, you are just going to want to have fun with your friends. If you are using something like the Clone Trooper though, unfortunately, you are going to be known as a bot. Now, there are a bunch of different Clone Trooper skins now in Fortnite. Some of these are really cool and some of them are quite bad. But as you guys know, in the Star Wars universe, the Clone Troopers and the Stormtroopers were known for having bad aim, and I feel like this just represents bot players perfectly. The Star Wars skins have been reappearing in the store quite a bit over the last few seasons as well. They are some of the best Star Wars themed skins that we do have, but I feel like Fortnite really missed out on an opportunity here. They could have just made it one skin with a bunch of different edit styles, especially when they all have a pretty similar design apart from the helmet, but instead these are all very different skins in Fortnite, which means you had to go and buy each different one. They could have definitely done this better, but I still really like these skins, but I feel like most people that I run into using the Clone Troopers are going to be some of the biggest bots in Fortnite. If one of your friends is using a Clone Trooper skin and is a bot, then make sure to let me know in the comments down below. But let's move on to our next skin, guys, and we are including Hannah, and we may as well include the Glitch skin as well. If you guys have been using these, then you're going to be known as the Custom Skin Sweat. You probably don't buy too many item shop skins or battle pass skins anymore, so when you do end up buying a skin, you want to be able to have customizations on it and make it look different every single day. You probably don't want to use the same style over and over, and that is why these custom skins are going to be perfect for you. You can buy one skin for quite a cheap price, but you end up getting a bunch of different edit styles for them, so you can create different combos, unique combos, and definitely some very try-hard combos as well. You might not have one of the best lockers, but whenever you need to become a try-hard player, you can definitely turn it on to become one of the sweatiest players in the entire lobby. I feel like there are some really good customizable skins in Fortnite. We also see the school skins being used a lot as well, so if you are using them, then you're probably a custom skin sweat, but there are some other customizable skins that we might talk about a little bit later on. Let's move forward though, guys, to our next skin, and this is Iconic. Now, I'm sure if you guys do own Iconic, then you are going to be known as a locker flexer. You will have definitely grinded out Fortnite during Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. You probably have over 1,000 skins in your locker as well, but instead of using every single skin in your locker, you just want to use some of the more rare and expensive and especially exclusive skins as well. This could be anything from Iconic to Wildcat to the Galaxy skin as well. I feel like there are some really good rare and exclusive skins that we just don't see too many people using today. Obviously, I would love to have these in my locker, but I could never justify spending $1,000 just to get a Fortnite skin. So I feel like if you guys are lucky enough to own these skins, then you need to be showing them off every single day and then become a locker flexer. Chances are you will still be good at the game as well, just so that whenever you are using a skin like this, you aren't a complete bot. But we might see some complete bots using the Scourge skin. Now, Scourge is one of the coolest looking skins in Fortnite, but it is so underrated. But it won't be underrated soon because the FORTNITEMARES update is going to be releasing over the next few weeks. If you are using Scourge, you're going to be known as a FORTNITEMARES only player. Basically, what this means is that you really only use the skins that get released around FORTNITEMARES or the Halloween updates of Fortnite. This isn't exclusive to just Scourge, but you could always use something like Skeletara, the Undead Sorrow, the Pink Gold Trooper, the Purple Skull Trooper, or any of the other FORTNITEMARES skins that we do have in the game. But for right now, I feel like Scourge is one of the best skins, and it can also be known as quite a tryhard skin as well. So if you are a FORTNITEMARES fan and you want to be really good at Fortnite, then Scourge is definitely a skin that you guys should try out. There was also THICC's main skin for quite a while. We saw a bunch of people that were using this skin when THICC still played Fortnite, but since he has quit now, it feels like this skin has dropped off a lot. Similar to this though, if you guys have been using a skin like Arctic Adeline, then you're going to be known as a free skins only player. I'm sure you wish you could have all of the FORTNITEMARES exclusive skins, but unfortunately you probably don't spend money on Fortnite, or you've just never had the opportunity to buy some of the better skins in the game. Instead, what you do is you wait for every update where there is a free skin available. You always grind out all of the free battle passes as well that we do get, like with the Star Wars Clone Troopers, the Jujutsu Kaisen collab, and a few other collabs in the past, in order to get every free cosmetic in Fortnite that you absolutely can. One of the latest free skins that you could unlock though was the Arctic Adeline. It has also been one of the more try-hard free skins that we have seen as well, but even if you have been playing Fortnite for a while, you probably own skins like Blizzbell and Crisbell as well, just to make it even better. There are a bunch of free skins in Fortnite that people have absolutely loved over the last few years, but I feel like we just don't get enough free skins in the game for people to use them all the time, and that is really why we don't see too many free skins only players anymore. One type of player that we do see a lot of in Season 4 though is people using the Surf Witch skin. Now, if you have been using Surf Witch, you can really only be known as a creative warrior. You probably spend more time in creative than the actual game modes of Fortnite. You will already be grinding out the ranked game mode as well, and it wouldn't surprise me if you have already reached the Unreal Division. And even though you are probably competing in a bunch of tournaments as well, you still prefer to play creative every single day, working on your skills to become an even better player for the FNCS tournaments later on in the season, and of course moving forward into Chapter 5. You'll be playing every single cash cup, you'll be practicing every single day with your duo or trio as well, just to make sure that you are the best player that you absolutely can be, and there will be no one on your friends list that can beat you at box fighting and zone wars. I feel like we see so many creative warriors still playing Fortnite today, but one set of skins that we don't really see too many people using are skins like Rebirth, Harley Quinn, and the Joker. This is going to show everyone else that you are DC grinders. You are probably very sweaty at Fortnite. You will definitely have one of the best set of mechanics on your friends list. You will also be able to get a win every single day that you play Fortnite, and will probably have some of the best skills on your friends list. But instead of buying all of the tryhard skins in Fortnite like Siren and the superhero skins, you actually end up buying skins that you like the design of, and more often than not, these are from DC or Marvel. I feel like a lot more tryhard players do end up using the DC skins, and the Joker and Rebirth Harley Quinn would have to be two of the best. We have seen some pros in the past using the Catwoman skin, but for right now I feel like Rebirth Harley Quinn and the Joker are the two best DC skins you can use. There are some really good pickaxes from this series as well, but you can definitely make some try-hard combos from the DC series alone, but I don't remember the last time I ever saw someone using Rebirth Harley Quinn or the Joker that ended up being a noob. I feel like they are always going to be try-hard players. They probably do grind out creative as well, but as I said, instead of just buying some of the more popular sweaty skins in the game, they just prefer to buy skins that they like the look of. I feel like since we talked about DC, we may as well include Marvel as well, so if you have been using the Black Widow skin, then you're simply going to be known as a Marvel fan. Chances are there are some try-hard Marvel players out there as well. I just feel like there aren't too many skins from the Marvel series that are known as try-hard skins. We obviously have skins like Moon Knight and of course Tony Stark that have been extremely popular in the past. We saw a bunch of people using Jennifer Walters back during Chapter 2 Season 4, but lately I feel like the Black Widow skin has actually become the most try-hard skin from this series. I really like the way all of the Marvel skins looked. I feel like I have nearly every single Marvel skin that has ever been added to the game, apart from maybe one or two, but that is just because I am a huge Marvel fan. I probably fit this theme perfectly. I'm not really that try-hard at Fortnite. I am sort of a big noob, but that is perfect because I feel like there aren't really too many people out there using Marvel skins in the more competitive game modes. If you just want to play Fortnite a little bit more casually, you don't really care about winning and just want to have fun, then the Marvel skins are going to be perfect for you. But if you guys do want to take the game seriously and become one of the sweatiest players in the lobby, then you need to be using the superhero skins. These are going to show everyone else that you are one of the biggest sweats and try-hard players in the history of the game, and for that reason, you are going to be known simply as a sweat. We see so many sweats playing Fortnite today, and more often than not, they are using the superhero skins. These were actually added during the Marvel season of Fortnite, Chapter 2, Season 4, so the fact that they are still popular today just shows you guys how good these skins actually are. I mean, in this same season, we ended up getting skins like the Joker, Jennifer Walters, and Tony Stark, and hardly anyone is using those skins today, but the superhero skins are still some of the most popular skins in the history of Fortnite, and I don't think that is going to change anytime soon. Even though Fortnite has banned these skins a few times and then re-added them to the game and then banned them again, they still somehow manage to stay popular, so if you are using these skins, I can guarantee you right now you're going to be one of the best players on your friends list and definitely a sweat at the game. Let's move on though to a much newer skin in Fortnite, and this is Hacksaw. Now if you guys have been using Hacksaw since it was added to the game, then you're going to be known as a starter pack skins player. You probably don't own too many skins in Fortnite and you don't really have too many V-Bucks to spend, but at the start of every brand new season, when a brand new starter pack skin gets introduced, you always make sure to buy it. Not only are the starter pack bundles really cheap, you also get some pretty good items with these. We have had skins like Combat Tech Jewels in the past added with a starter pack bundle. Not only do you get a skin and some V-Bucks as well for only $4, I just think these skins are always some of the better ones in the game. I just wish they had some edit styles as well. Hacksaw probably isn't the most try-hard starter pack skin we have seen so far though, but it is still really cool, and if you have been using this, then you are definitely known as starter pack skin player. I feel like we have seen more people using Padme though instead of the Hacksaw recently, and these are for all of the Star Wars sweats out there. Obviously, you could also use one of the newer skins in the game, Ahsoka. This is by far one of my favorite skins that we have ever seen, and even though some of you guys haven't unlocked this already, it is just going to be one of the best skins of all time, and I cannot wait to start using this even more throughout Season 4. More often than not, a lot of people using Star Wars skins are actually going to be quite big noobs, but I feel like recently a lot of pros and streamers have started to use the Padme skin, and it has definitely become a lot more tryhard. I'm seeing people use this in the more competitive game modes as well, which is always really good to see. So if this is you, then make sure to let me know in the comments down below. One set of crossover skins that we have seen even more of though, those from the anime collabs, including Satoru Goju from the Jujutsu Kaisen collab. If you have been using this or any of the other anime skins in Fortnite, then you are going to be known simply as an anime fan. There are way too many anime skins to include. I just feel like we have like 100 different anime skins now in Fortnite, ranging from Goku to the Jujutsu Kaisen collab to Dragon Ball Super, some upcoming rumored One Piece collabs, and there are so many more that we aren't even including. If you have been using any of these anime style skins though, then you are definitely known as an anime fan. We see some bots bots and noobs using these skins, but also some sweats as well. So I feel like more often than not, the perfect place for you to use these is going to be in the normal game into Fortnite. A lot of casual players have been using them, which is perfect. These skins are so detailed, they look so clean, and you can make some very good combos with these, and I feel like they just fit the casual player absolutely perfectly. Another skin that is going to fit the casual players though is going to be Camille. Camille is going to be reserved for all of the standout skins only players. Basically what I mean by this is that you are going to use skins that no one else has ever really heard of before. You are going to always check the item shop every single day to see if there are any different skins in there from the day before and if any new items have been added. Whenever you see a weird or wacky skin that no one else has ever used before, you always make sure to buy it just so that you can stand out in every single game of Fortnite. You're probably pretty good at the game as well. You might be closer to a casual than a sweat though, but you are going to have one of the coolest locker collections of anyone on your friends list. I feel like Camille is just one of the more unique skins we have ever seen in the history of Fortnite. There are a few different styles of this, but if you are a standout player, then you're definitely going to be using the rat edit style of this. I just think that is so unique and unlike any other skin we've ever seen in the history of the game. Honestly, I think the standout skins players are some of the best players in the game. They are always going to be using unique skins that no one else is using, which is always a really good way to play Fortnite. I feel like we haven't really seen too many noobs using these skins though, but if you are using a skin like Garth or any of the edit styles of Garth, then you are going to be known as a noob. There are so many skins in Fortnite that are very good and used by sweaty players, but unfortunately Garth isn't one of them. We see a bunch of noobs using these, and since there were even some edit styles for Garth given out for free during the Winterfest update a few years ago, I feel like that just made this an even bigger noob skin. Now, noobs don't necessarily have to be bad players at Fortnite. Sometimes noobs can actually be closer to meme players as well, where they just want to have fun and don't take the game too seriously anymore, even if they have been playing for a few years. But also sometimes noobs are just brand new to the game and they don't really know what sweaty skins or tryhard skins are, and they just want to use skins that they like the look of, and more often than not, Garth is going to be one of them. Whenever I do see a Garth in Fortnite though, more often than not, they are going to be a big noob at Fortnite and have probably never cranked 90s before in their life. One player that has definitely cranked 90s though is going to be people using Bracer. Now, Bracer is definitely one of the more underrated skins that we have in the game, and that is why this is perfect for the underrated grinders. Underrated grinders are those players that grind the game a lot, but don't really tell anyone about it. They are going to spend every spare minute they have in creative, working on box fighting, working on their zone wars, and practicing their mechanics as well. So whenever tournaments happen or whenever their friends want a 1v1, they make sure they are always going to beat them. Chances are though, you're one of the more underrated players on your friends list. You don't really show everyone else how good you actually are until you need to be one of the best players in the lobby. We do see a lot of underrated grinders using some of the more underrated skins as well. I just feel like it fits their playstyle perfectly, and Bracer is definitely one of the best choices. You could also be using something like Countess Duraku if you are an underrated grinder as well, but I feel like this fits new skins only players just a little bit better. These can also be known as item shop collectors, and basically what this means is that whenever a new skin gets added to the store, you are going to buy it. You probably don't use the same skin for too long, and any skins that have been added to the game during Chapter 4 Season 3, you have probably archived and will never use them again because they are old news. You just want to use skins that are brand new to the game, and since Countess Duraku is one of the newest, then this is the perfect skin for you. Even if you buy every new skin that does get added, it doesn't always mean that you use them all the time, but since Countess Duraku has been one of the best new skins, I feel like this is one that we just had to mention, and is definitely one skin that a lot of new skins only players have been using. But let's move on guys to some of the best designed skins in the game, and this is Channy, and we may as well include the Psycho Bandit as well. Now, if you guys have been using these, then you are going to be known as COLLAB fans. I feel like with the Star Wars fans, it's really easy for Star Wars fans to use a bunch of different skins, and the same goes for Marvel and DC, but with collabs like Channy and the Psycho Bandit, there are really only one skin from each of these collabs. So instead of being stuck using only Star Wars skins or only DC skins, you can actually use every single collab skin in the game, and more often than not, you end up using some of the more try-hard ones as well. Channy was added to the game with a Dune crossover, and we only got 2 skins with this collab, and back during Chapter 1 we had a collab with Borderlands that introduced the Psycho Bandit, and this was the only skin from that collab. So these are definitely some of the more underrated collabs in the game, and also some of the more try-hard collab skins that we have seen. Honestly, I'm a huge fan of all the collab skins in Fortnite. I wish I had have bought the Psycho Bandit back when it was first added to the game, but unfortunately I missed out and it looks like I'm never going to be able to get this again. Another skin that is never going to be added back to the game though is the Black Knight, and if you have been using this, then you are going to be known as a Battle Pass Flexer. Instead of grinding all the new Battle Passes that gets added to the game, you just want to show everyone else that you have been playing Fortnite since the very beginning and own one of the rarest skins in the history of the game. What skin is better for this than the Black Knight? It was one of the first ever Battle Pass skins that we had and was also the first max tier Battle Pass skin that we actually saw in Fortnite. Obviously during Chapter 1 Season 1 we had a seasonal shop which was sort of like an unofficial Battle Pass, but the first Battle Pass was introduced during Chapter 1 Season 2 and the Black Knight could be unlocked at tier 70. Back then this was the max tier. It is one of the coolest Fortnite skins of all time and we have just had so many remakes of this which should show you guys how good this actually is. I absolutely love the Black Knight. I was actually playing Fortnite when this skin was first introduced but decided not to buy the Battle Pass because I thought I would never use a skin like this, but looking back I should have bought it because it is one of my favorite skins that I'm never going to be able to own. So if you are an OG Battle Pass flexer, then consider yourself very, very lucky. One of the newer Battle Pass skins though in the game is THICC, and instead of showing everyone else that you are a Battle Pass flexer, I feel like this shows everyone else that you are a THICC skins only player. Yes, I said it, a THICC skins only player. You probably don't care too much about being one of the best players on your friends list or being a try-hard player, and instead you just want to use some of the thickest skins that we have in the game. THICC is definitely one of them. He's also one of the newest THICC boy skins that we do have, which is absolutely perfect for you, but we do have a bunch of other skins in the past that have been considered THICC skins like Thanos, the Hulk, Guff, Ryu, and a bunch of other skins that only THICC boy players end up using. I actually kind of like these skins. I think they look really, really cool, but since we don't see anyone using these in the more competitive game modes, I just feel like they aren't as popular as they should be. Another skin from this Battle Pass that a bunch of people have been using though is Antonia, and instead of this being a THICC boy skin, Antonia is going to show everyone else that you are a Battle Pass sweat. We always seem to get one skin in each Battle Pass that shows everyone else that you are a sweaty player, and for Chapter 4 Season 4 the best one is definitely Antonia. At the start of the season I really did think it was going to be Nolan Chance. This skin actually reminded me a lot of Midas, but now that the season has gone on for a few weeks, it is no doubt that Antonia is the best skin from this Battle Pass. It is by far the most try-hard one. It is so clean, and there are a bunch of different styles for this. The super edit styles just make this skin even better, and even though it is going to be a grind in order to unlock them all, I'm sure a lot of the Battle Pass sweats already have these super styles unlocked. You also probably ended up buying the Astria skin as well, which is one of the latest Fortnite crew skins that we have in the game. Instead of this being a Battle Pass sweat skin though, since this isn't included in the Battle Pass, it is going to be better off known as a crew collector skin. So if you guys have been using Astria, then you are just known as a crew collector. We obviously get a brand new Fortnite crew skin every single season. I feel like there have been some really incredible Fortnite crew skins added to the game over the last few months, but it is hard to go past Astria. This sort of reminds me a little bit of Galaxia, which was the first ever Fortnite crew bundle. It was also one of my favorite skins when it was first added to the game, but if you are using any of the Fortnite crew skins, then you are just going to be known as a crew collector. In my opinion, the Fortnite crew bundle is definitely worth it. For around $10 you get a free skin, you get 1,000 V-Bucks and a Battle Pass for free, which is just so good. So it is definitely worth it, even though it is quite expensive for some people. But finally guys, if you have been using Caper, then you are going to be known as a pro at Fortnite. Yes guys, this is one of the newest skins in the game. We could have included it a lot earlier with the custom skin sweats, but more often than not, people that are using Caper in Fortnite are Fortnite pros. They are going to be competing in every single tournament. They're going to be grinding out creative every single day, working on their mechanics, and of course box fighting and zone wars as well, and will make sure that they compete in every single tournament that Fortnite hosts. They might have even qualified for the Copenhagen tournament later on in this season, and will definitely be one of the highest ranked Unreal players on their friends list. They will probably be using the fully white or the fully black edit styles of Caper, so if that is you, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. But there you guys go, that is my video talking about what your Fortnite combo says about you. Make sure to let me know what combo you are using today, and make sure to click the video on your screen now.